What about when you have the most obscure problem and scour the internet until you find the one thing you need and actually works? Well, then you're just blessed then, Captain. And I'm jealous. Okay, everything... No. Oh. Yes. Good. Okay, everything is how it used to be. Messed up the chain whip again. Time to start over. Yeah, that would be sad. I would be very sad. The funny thing was when the people who didn't watch from the beginning of this playthrough, and I can't blame you because this playthrough is 3 months old now, 4 months IDK. But for people who missed the start of the playthrough, I missed the chain whip. I did the thing because I wasn't very good with saving, and I just kept saving over the same slot, thinking that was a good idea. I missed the chain whip and then accidentally saved over, and I couldn't go back to undo because the chain whip is a permanently missable item, and you can just screw up the puzzle and not get it. So I didn't like that, so I decided to just start over. This was actually my second playthrough. The first one died there. And second, I got back there in a matter of 4-ish hours, because it's really not that hard once you know what to do. I did have to fight a couple bosses again, but that's fine. I had a good time playing through it again. And we got there, and we actually got the chain whip. I recall when this happened, I was saying, when it happened, I didn't know what I was going to do. I was basically done streaming for the day because it was getting pretty late and I had to go anyway. But I recall, as I was ending the stream, I was basically saying, I'm going to think about it. Maybe I want to just restart. And I remember someone in chat, I forget who it was, but someone in chat at the time was like, well, wait, SG, I hope you don't consider this a spoiler, but perhaps you don't want to start over because there will be an opportunity later on where you might not even care about. You'll get, I don't know, it made it sound like maybe I'd get an opportunity to try again or I'd get a better weapon. So don't worry about it. But I got the flail whip 35 to 40 play hours later. So I'm glad I started over because it did not seem quick. It seemed well worth it to just go back and reset, to have those 40 hours with a better whip weapon, since I do use the whip the most. I know there's also in the game, because I've encountered it, there's a fairy in the Chamber of Time, or whatever. It's not Chamber of Time, whatever it's called. There's a fairy who says, after you beat Tiamat, I'll let you undo a puzzle that you've screwed up. Well, that's not even guaranteed that you find, as far as I can tell, because the Temple of Time sounds like just a cool idea. Let's add this to the game, but it's actually irrelevant. We're just going to go around a lot of places and use the key. I don't know. I don't have any solid ideas, but it's the key that soars through the sky, or it operates an instrument that goes through the sky, and the Tower of the Goddess is very much themed like that. So I'm just going to go around to a lot of different places. There used to be enemies here that rode things, sky vehicles. Don't know how late I'll stream tonight. I'm probably just going to do 4-ish hours. Then I try to go about 6 hours for La Mulana, make some good progress. But I wanted to make sure I did get a stream in today because I don't want to go too long and get rusty in La Mulana again. I don't really have any solid ideas. Today's going to be pretty chill. I thought about things. I did a lot of reflection, and the reflection didn't take me anywhere as far as oh, that's a really good idea. I should try that. But I did kind of think my current theory is that I should focus the most on, my main objective should be figuring out what to do with the pochette key. 'Cause I think what you do with the pochette key is probably what you're supposed to do before you even get to Like, I don't think the dimensional corridor is completable before we figure out what to do with this Pochette key, and same with whatever is supposed to happen in the Temple of the Shrine of the Mother or whatever. So, yeah, I wonder that as well, Captain. We have N64 Mania tomorrow. I don't know how that's going to go, but I might try to do some La Mulana tomorrow, too. It's going to be Wetrix. Wetrix is like a puzzle game. I played it one day when we had a quick N64 Mania. I booted up on my flash card just looking through games. And it seems like not a great game. I don't know. It does not seem that fun. So, I think it's just like a score attack game. There might be like a way to actually beat the game, like maybe roll credits. There's got to be, besides just like picking credits on the title screen. I get the impression we're gonna do, I don't know, like some kind of category that's like get to level X or get X amount of points. I'm probably just gonna give it like an hour max. If it's a category we're not gonna finish in that time. I don't know. The game doesn't seem like a great kind of game that I like. But we'll see. I'm gonna give it a good shot. I didn't really like I played it for maybe like 30 minutes one time after an N64 Mania, and I was just like, you know what, I've had it. That's like I've experienced this game, and it was good for the 30 minutes, but that's it. So trying to figure out the Pochette key. Yes. Hey, Rio. Yeah, I'm just going to go to a bunch of places and try using it. By the way, when I closed La Mulana last time, I was streaming this. I'd seen it for a while, but like in the Steam client, like the game comes with the manual. You know, the manual that comes with the game. And I never clicked it before, but I was like, okay. Well, let's open the manual and see if it's got any tips and tricks. And man, the manual is loaded. The manual's got a lot of info. Particularly, it gives you some software combinations, which is good. That's actually like a really good idea, because I think the software combinations are like the most bogus thing about this game. You had to figure them out by yourself. Also, it says that there's a piece of software called Mantra software. That is what I'll need to actually summon the mantras. So I know that now. So I have it open here. Lonely Moving House plus question gives you a free revive once you've been killed. I wish I would have known that forever ago. That seems really good. Miracle Witch plus different software doesn't tell you what it is. Some of it, like the good ones that you want to know, your backseating manual. The good ones that you want to know, it says Miracle Witch plus question mark. And there's some here like shorten time fairies return is question mark plus question mark. Strength and whips is one I would really like. And that's also question mark plus question mark. Too good to be true. I don't know, like maybe that's it. Like this is an interaction. Oh, but this is with Miracle Witch, so this must just be... Okay, so the Miracle Witch plus... Okay. I'm pretty sure Miracle Witch plus each one of these will guarantee certain fairy spawns. So I'll look into that later, though. Which one of these is the one that lets me warp to? Maybe this is it. I think it is. Oh, I think it's this one that lets you warp to back areas. Lonely Moving House and something else gives you a magic. Could be that one. It's got to be Death V. Just judging from what it's for. Okay, can I still go to the? Okay, I de-equipped. I de-equipped the good software that lets me warp places. Yeah, I'm just like software capped. Turn some of this off. I don't know. I may turn it on for a boss fight. Let's just go with this for now. That's what I have been using. Apparently, there's some software. The manual doesn't tell you, but it tells you that it exists. There's some software combination that just gives you like a Paper Mario life shroom. You revive from death once. Be good for boss fights. Maybe you have to use it to relock every chest. You know, there is a chest. Okay, so there's a chest in Chamber of Extinction that when I opened it, it was empty. And that was the strangest thing to me ever. But I have gone there and tried like using a bunch of items to see if maybe something goes in that chest to unlock stuff. I did try the Couchette key. That was one of the ideas I had. Something very strange about that chest. There's also a software combination that says it lets you read developers' secret messages. So those are probably what the empty stones are. Although I imagine that well, I don't know. But I get the impression that's just for fun. Like, it won't actually have real clues. But I have a bunch of empty stones written down. I'm not going to hunt them out, like actually go and get one. But if we get to a stone that happens to be empty, I'll try a bunch of software combinations. If we can't come up with that one for fun. Guy sells caltropes, the best weapon in the game. They're a combination to activate the Konami code. What is the Konami? Well, I guess I can't do it because it lets you remap your buttons. Imagine. There is a guy. There's like you can meet the developer in the game. He's right over the other side there. Caltropes. There probably is some stupid like speedrunner way that it makes them good. I did use them in the bird fight. One of the bird fights. I tried it. I ultimately beat him with earth spears, like a gamer. Eska said, I remember Eska said, I'd never seen somebody kill that boss that way, so I felt proud of myself. But I did attempt to use the caltropes against him. I think I did the other bird boss, the one that's not the time stop bird, but the other bird boss. I did use the caltropes and found them somewhat effective for killing the like annoying trash that he spawns. Because the second bird boss in Twin Labs spawns a bunch of like shadows that come up and just harass you. But if you put caltropes and the shadows climb up and then they just die. That was neat. I bought the other game that I've been playing that I used a different controller for was I bought Persona 4 on Steam. Got it for like $12 during the Steam sale. Haven't gotten that far into it. I probably have like 8 hours or so into it. I've been playing on hard because it would be my third SMT game. The other two I played on normal. Strange Journey Redux and Persona 5. Yeah, P4. The first, well, you just die to a bunch of crap on hard, which was a bit frustrating. And consequently, I decided to just like skip encounters. I think I got to like the first dungeon boss. Not that great leveled. I was in control of the fight, and then the boss did a desperation attack. And the desperation attack hit the protagonist for more than his max HP. So unless I was guarded and just anticipated that I was going to get desperation attacks, didn't telegraph it like it telegraphs some of its other attacks, I was just dying there. Whoever got targeted by it was dying. But a lot of SMT games do the thing. Like SMT is notorious for it, where if the main party member dies, it's a game over, which is very SMT. So my main party member died, and I had revival items, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I had to pay the $2 extra, but I was kind of just in the mood to play it. I really like to play, like get cuddled up and play an RPG during the winter. We're starting to get cold weather around here. Yeah, I was just in the mood for it. That's been a lot of fun. Anyways, I did end up just like doing some grinding, and I'll try the boss again. But I had to like there's just a bunch of BS in SMT games, because the nice thing is if you die, it lets you restart from the floor, so you don't have to reload from save. That would just be awful. You just lose so much XP. You play on very hard, you have to do that. But you just play on hard. The default settings for hard is reload from floor. Because I came up against an enemy when I was just like going to the dungeon, that when its HP gets like below a third or something, it can just do like a desperation attack where it explodes. AoE attack on your whole party and just wipe all of my party in a single attack. Like, well, you're dead now. Basically, Persona games hard in a nutshell. Most JRPG ones like that in the early game on hard. Yeah, that's... I mean, when I wiped the boss, I kind of like looked up like how hard is hard on Persona 4? Like, should I feel bad about myself that I'm considering putting the difficulty on normal? Because I will play. I think Persona 4 is probably like barely in the more modern side of Atlus, where it's not as punishing as other games in the series. Older Atlus games, 100. Like, I don't know if all older Atlus games have difficulty settings, but not playing above normal. Definitely not playing hard on any of those. Because I played SMT, Strange Journey Redux, which is kind of a more modern one. I did not regret playing on normal, because I died quite a bit. And it felt like a fun challenge. Like, it wasn't to the point where I was just frustrated all the time. Like, it definitely had moments of frustration, but would not have wanted to play at any harder difficulty. But since I'm more experienced in SMT now, I was like, okay, let's give it a shot. But I did look up. I did look up after I was struggling a bit. Like, am I just bad as hard? Is Persona 4 hard, like a notorious hard mode? And a couple people said that the first few dungeons are kind of bad on hard. But it kind of levels out after that. I was like, oh, okay, that's good to know. I'll stick to it then. Because you can change the difficulty. But I said, no, I'll stick to it. Do a little grinding. And hopefully when we get a little bit deeper in the game, it feels, you have more options at that point. You're just like limited, at the start of the game. You're limited in what you can do. So that makes it hard, because you don't really have access to stuff to make things better either. So it's just, well, guess I grind, smile. Bet you didn't buy any. I did not. I did not. Because those go on sale all the time, so I'll buy them when I'm actually going to play one. Do you know options? The early game hard mode is pretty brutal, and yeah, when you get options, you can play around. Yeah, so I'm gonna stick to it now. On hard. Build a slow going. It sounds like it's not a brutal SMT game on hard. Like maybe some of the older SMTs or a core SMT game. Don't know what I'll play SMT 5 on. Probably try that on hard too, but we'll see. Atlas is all over the place with difficulty. But I'm not afraid of downgrading myself to normal in an SMT game if it's being SMT. But I've heard SMT 4 is pretty okay. Not too bad. Strange Journey Redux. G Poutine says, I have not played that one, but I kind of wanted to maybe try. It's probably going to be a long game, but there's no release date for SMT5, but when that release date gets published, depending on what I'm doing and how much time I have before it comes out, I might try and do a P4, not P4, SMT4 playthrough before it. Otherwise, I'll just play the game and catch up on previous SMTs at a later point. I died a lot in Strange Journey Redux. I like that game a lot too. I still have not beat the final boss. Well, I beat the final boss, but then they added an extra dungeon in the remake because it was originally called Strange Journey for the DS. Then they remade it for the 3DS, and that's the version I played. And I beat the final boss, but I unlocked the post game, but like the credits roll. But if you go for a different ending, you can get to the new final dungeon. So I beat the final boss, and that was pretty tough on normal. I had to do like a bunch of like grinding and also just like persona management, or excuse me, demon management. But have yet to beat the new final boss, because that was pretty brutal. And this is on normal, so I just like I could not imagine playing that game on hard. You probably have to just know. You got to know exactly what you're doing with your demon fusion, which I really didn't do. I did look up. The only thing I looked up with demon fusions is I looked up like, what two things can I put together to maybe get something good? Because once you get to a certain level, you just like look at your fusions and they're all like just underleveled crap, and it's like, okay, well maybe I can come up with some ideas for classes of demons to like try and recruit, that I can get some better fusions. So I did look up like a demon class fusion table to that end, but that was it. SMT Strange Journey Redux also does something cool. Lets you like unlock some fusions. Like you have to you can do some side content and find a certain demon, and once you beat it, you can unlock the fusion. The game doesn't tell you how you fuse it. It's just like, oh, well, maybe you'll try and fuse stuff, and this will come up as an option. So you have to play Nocturne. If they don't fix the HD version, I'll probably do that in a few months. What's wrong with the HD version? Is the HD version out? Because they announced like a Nocturne remake with SMT5, didn't they? I should be using the pushette key. I'm going around looking for ideas, but not pushetting. Maybe we can get a lucky pushette. I really doubt there's anything to activate in here, but like there feels like no reason to come to this dungeon once you've completed it. Therefore, it's a great place to hide something. Like this sun. This sun is very suspicious. I'm gonna see if I can't come up with a combination that lets me read developer messages here. That's not this. That's because that combination is probably revive. I don't even know if, like, I'm assuming these stones are empty or where the developer messages are, but it could very well be that they're not. So, no matter what combination I try, I'm not going to get it. This is going to be all fairy crap. Yeah, there's a La Mulana software I saw in the manual. You know, that's probably it. That's probably it. Who knows where to get it, though? Not gotten it yet. I will find it, hopefully, some point. Alright, let's keep using this. Back to pushetting. One day I'll be able to activate those crosses. One day. We'll find out what they'll actually do. There's like no chance. There's no chance that it works anywhere down here, but... Hey FQ, how was the Zooter seed? Lost a tough match. Damn, that sucks. Like, this fits the description for a giant hunk of metal, you know. Really does. But why doesn't it work? Hey, Miss Fran. Like, what we know is that this is a key to a machine that is for flying. Oh, I did. It's okay. We had a lot of progress last stream, so this... I don't really have any ideas for... Well, any fresh ideas of what to do this for, so I kind of just wanted to have like a chill, just go re-exploring the ruins day and trying this in places. Because when I reflected on it, I think this is what I need to do next. I think finding where this goes is probably the smartest choice as far as trying to find progression. Because I don't think I have access to any more progression in Dimensional Rift. Now, I might be able to spawn a switch in there. That's about it. We might go there in a bit and try and spawn in a switch once I get bored with this. Had your first stream yesterday. Awesome. How did it go? What did you play? Let me make sure I follow you. Okay. I am now. I hope there's going to be a second stream soon. God Eater 3 for like 15 minutes to a friend to check your audio. Nice. Decomposing headset, yeah. I used to use a Wii karaoke microphone for like the first year and a half that I streamed. But don't let it stop you, because like you don't need. Like, that's what I feel like. Some people are like, oh man, I'd like to try streaming, but imagine all this stuff I'd have to get. Can still have good streams with just. Whoa, that was weird. Can still have good streams with just mediocre equipment. Yeah, I didn't think you sounded too bad in the N64 Mania calls. That's your point? Good. It's not my Final Four, it's actually my laptop mic. And that's not the laptop mic. It sounds like even worse. Ooh. Well, there's always what kind of mic are you looking for? A headset? Because there'll be lots of sales between now and Christmas. I'm sure there were some on Black Friday, and Black Friday, like don't believe all of the Black Friday hype, because Black Friday goes on all the way up until Christmas. Black Friday used to be like the exciting moment was like, oh man, I've got a what? Man, the feel when you discover something new and it's money. Black Friday used to be like, oh, I really have to get it this day, because that's when all the sales are. But now they run sales all the time. I feel like I was, like, this year more than ever, I was as disinterested as possible in Black Friday shopping. So I was like, whatever. Desktop mic of really good headphones. Yeah, I use a microphone like on my face, but it doesn't have headphones. It's like it goes around like on top of your ear, but doesn't cover your ear. There's no speakers on it. It's just a microphone. I like that. I like this one a lot. It's a little bit uncomfortable to wear for extended periods of time. But like the room that I stream in isn't very quiet. Like I'm like my PC unit is on the table and it's not that loud, but it like hums because of the fan. So if I had like a microphone by, I'd probably pick that up. I don't like wearing headphones, so I just use speakers for both. Like when I'm in a call in Discord and for game audio, I use two different speakers, pairs of speakers for that. So with one of those like I don't know, like mics on the desk or whatever, I'd probably get so much like bad audio. But the mic I wear on my face picks up nothing but my voice. It's great. I don't have to worry about that. Like we used to have a problem. I don't know if people remember back to SG40 Bird, but there used to be a rather like large, like turkey-sized bird, and there still is a couple of large turkey-sized birds where I live, and they get up right next to the window next to me. And sometimes they like to say a few words on stream. So we have we have videos back of SG3 Bird, but now they can do that all they want, and it won't get picked up on the stream anymore. Don't have to pay them any more royalties. Why is this holy? That's for the best though. SG4 Bird was a bit annoying. I mean, he's still here. Don't worry, nothing happened to him. He just isn't loud on stream anymore. He's still loud in my ear. He's just not loud on stream. Why does she keep telling me about the first children? Is that supposed to be a clue? Kuruda. I don't know. It feels so wrong. But let's go to Gate of Guidance more. Because this is the area of the first children. This is where we saw the mural that has the key. This feels so wrong. It can't be here. Giant hunk of metal. It looks like a lock, but it's supposed to be a key that activates an ancient machine, and I'm on the lookout for that. I swear we've gone everywhere. We're close to it. What we do know is that's what the machine might look like. Because if you look really closely at, like, this is like a humanoid thing, and this is his left arm, and then look at his right arm. It's holding. It's like that's the pushette key. Like right where I'm doing it now. That's the pushette key. This humanoid owned a pushette key, and he put it in this weird thing. And he started flying, like, because this is what Zelput said. He gave me the biggest clue, but I could to use here. That's a fancy pushette you got there. What? That's one of the things you found. What's it for? I remember seeing a mural at the Gate of Guardians that had something just like that. And the mural, someone was riding a vehicle, stuffed the pushette key right in. So this is that, but this does not activate it. So I've got to find that thing. But at the same, I mean, it looks like a platform. I don't know what this is up here. The weird thing is it says to investigate it. Ancient Mayan airship. Ruins of Olmec civilization in Mexico. A decorated flute also looks like a man riding an airship. A decorated flute. I'm gonna dictionary what flute means. Because I only know the meaning of flute, that's the instrument, but it does not look like one of those to me. Dictionary.com. flute. Musical wind instrument consisting of a tube, series of finger holes and keys. Yep, that's what I know. An organ stop with wide flute pipes, having a flute-like tone. Okay. This does not look like either of those to me. A decorated flute. There's another mural over here, but this one's different. This one has like a dragon. Mural discovered in La Venta ruins of Olmec civilization in Mexico. Looks like a human riding a dragon-shaped machine. I don't know, do any of these areas give me like a Mexican aesthetic vibe? And this is Egypt. Don't really think Mausoleum of Giants does. If anything, it's just this area. And this has floating platforms. Oh. I don't know. To me, it looks like one of these platforms, but I think I should really like explore here thoroughly. Because this is a place I don't like. So it's a place I constantly avoid trying stuff in, but there could be somewhere that I've forgotten that has like, because this is the like flight themed world. Because the children that lived here have wings and there's a bunch of platforms. Sad but true. I really don't think it's here, but there's something very suspicious about the Inferno area because it's got a second entrance that I have no idea how to get to. And a gate. There's something suspicious down there too, but I'll check that out next time. Like there is a chance that it's somewhere that I don't have access to. It just feels like a very slim chance, though. That could be, though. I've just gotten so many hints about get the golden key, and felt like it was a big accomplishment getting the Pouchette key in Chamber of Birth. So for it just seems very odd to me that if it would be, oh yeah, you get the thing, but you don't actually use it for a while still. Got it. Get hit by a bone, hit by the skeletons. Ah, yes, the damage boost strats. Good thing I have some practice in that from last time. Damage booster. One of the satisfying things is you're allowed to hit the elephants in this world. No longer holy. Into all of these places. It's your PC. Sad part is when you find that PC, you get nothing. It goes pretty bad. And how am I gonna press that? How am I gonna press that? I can't use any items here. Still don't know what this clue is. Or Hmm. It's very suspicious, this thing down here, too. I can't figure out what this is. I just know it's very suspicious. I might have already interacted this thing way back when. Like maybe this just opens up an area in here. I just can't remember. I make sure, like, the Gate of Guardians and this area are very much connected. Makes you think like this is where the Pichette key would work. But then again, maybe not, Forehead. Interesting. Man, I really want to break that open. There's there may be a reason why you haven't ever seen this area before, Miss Fran, and it's because it sucks, and anybody who's streaming La Mulana wants to be here at as little as possible. That sounds promising. But, dokoda? Where is it? Please let me update my progress command. Why is it not here? It should be here. Nani? Oh, that's good though. That gave us the sound. So I do have a hint that says the angel shield. Half of it is in a distortion, and the other half is in an illusion or a deception. So I maybe am supposed to go to the... I'm going to explore here a little more just to see if I recognize anything that changed. But I might have to go to the twisted dimension, distorted dimension again. It's funny though, because I don't think this is what the key is for. So we found if this turns into the angel shield, which I think it might, this is just yet another. It's just funny that I've found like my way around not using this key like 3 times now, if that's the case. Yeah, if that isn't, yeah, like it should be pretty obvious. I have a clue that says it's hidden between 2 murals. The first one calls it forth. The smaller one calls it forth. The larger one does something. Face this challenge with the golden key in hand. So it's got to be certain murals. Okay, that didn't used to be here. Huh? Could the golden... Wait. Hold on. What if the golden key in hand is a freaking fairy? This is the Mausoleum of Fairies. There's a fairy outside. Alright, we're gonna try bringing the key fairy in here. Yattemio. I'm gonna try something too. This is not the place to get the fairy. Not the place to get the fairy. The official La Mulana manual that comes with the game that I only just after last stream decided to open up and read tells you one of the halves of the pieces of software that you're supposed to use to get the guaranteed fairy. I'm gonna try that. We're gonna see if we can't finally get the fairy the smart way and not the stupid way that I've been doing. the RNG way. Okay, so you have to use Miracle. That much we win. Let's try this. Not that one. There's treasure. Let me see if this is always treasure. We may have found the always treasure. Okay. Okay. Now we're talking. It seems like that might be always treasure. No, this isn't progress. This is just quality of life. So I never have to roll fairies ever again. Okay, this is key, but I want to know... I want to know if this is always key. This might always be key. Wow. There's no more RPG races, Spock, until January. Oh, but we are doing the trilogy. We are doing 3 games that we previously did back to back, and that is Marathon on the 19th. Yeah, what Captain says. Nothing happened to them. We're just like taking a break till January because we're gonna do that, and we also have I know we all want to play the Path of Exile Endless Delve League. You know, it's holidays and stuff, so like family obligations too. Probably better just take things easy. So I'm all in favor of that. That sounds good. I'm gonna have to get the key fairy here because I have to de-equip the stuff to get over there. Okay, so it's the skirt flipping software and the miracle software. What a great combo. Just think if Glover is a Friday or Saturday, yeah. So we got nothing going on till the 19th. I don't know how well Glover's gonna go over with me. I don't know how. It sounds like it's gonna be a bad game. I don't know what the likelihood of finishing it is either which way. But we'll see. Now Glover is not tomorrow. Glover is at a to be determined future date. Alright, Key Fairy. She's not doing anything. She's doing something. Come on, Key Fairy. Be useful for once. Thank you. That's not what I was hoping to see. I don't know. Maybe that's what I was hoping to see. Well, it's the last thing. Clothes have been infused. Cuts the damage of Professor. Okay, well, that's nice. It's not progress, though, unfortunately. It's just take less damage. It's TBD. December 11th or December 12th. Release the item screen. Yeah, the item screen. We got full clear on the item screen. But the Pouchette key remains in hand. I'm glad I figured out what this room was for, because it would have bugged me. I found that room forever ago, and there's like a money chest in there. And like, it's called the Mausoleum of Fairies. There can't just be a money chest. But I couldn't figure out what else I was supposed to do there until now. Feel you about finishing? It's just like not a game I haven't ever seen a run of it. Well, I have seen a run of it, but it's a janky 3D platformer that doesn't have the greatest. It has like a cult fan base, but beyond that, otherwise, like you don't hear much about it. So we'll see. I'll give it an honest shot. Give it a few hours, but that's one I have zero qualms about bailing on. If it looks like it's going to be a mistake, like it sounds like it's going to be. I was meant to jump there. Glover's hard to play. Hard and difficult, or hard as in just like this is jank and bad? Janky, oh. Oof. Not good. Did that? Yeah, that's always been there. The courage to bend a knee at that one spot. And there's a man there. Where does one take the Pouchette key? I must discover. There's parts that are genuinely difficult, which doesn't mesh well with the weird controls. Don't ever come back. Rude. What if now that I have the fairy clothes, I go back to that lady, the queen of the fairies, and I say, have the fairy clothes now, and she gives me progress? Wouldn't that be insane? Because she said come back and find me at the right time. Maybe I needed to be clothed in linens of fairies. Nothing else here jumps out at me. Prove that thou art small indeed. Yeah. A lot of Spookingtons. Zelpoods in the zone. Taking half damage is really nice, though. That is a good pickup, just kind of sucks. Because it's not required. Oh, I dip. I'll talk to the fairy lady. Nope. Having the fairy clothes was not enough. I doubt they're gonna make Mulbrook say anything different either, but let's check. Platform under a volcano. If you look at it, there's a pedestal-like object drawn beneath a volcano. I wish I understood this bit. Called Sanctuary. Zodiac. Let's go here. We haven't been here in a while. I gotta figure out how to get the thing in here.
Glad I don't have to come in this room anymore. Oh, I see. Hey, Neko. Have you finished the new Nekopara yet? Yep. That's good though, because that must mean you're taking your time and there's a lot of game to go through. I'll only play a little. Okay. Oh, I guess I got to level up. I didn't even notice it. I came in here once and there was a switch on the other side. I didn't do anything. I regret it. If I keep coming in and out until I get it. Huh? Good idea? Probably not. Looks really good, does. Glad to hear that. More Nekopara grills. Did they introduce any new characters, or is it just same new story with the same ones? Somehow his art gets even better. Nice. There's new characters. Like the story so far, excellent. That statue there is very suspicious. You know? See if I can get some info on the statue. Nope. It's still here. He is still here. We're looking. I think 6. This is what I have. No, I've been in this area before. I've killed all the bosses except one. I don't know how to get to the last one. It's just a slow exploration grind until something happens. Like finding where this Pouchette key goes. Yeah, used wheels. can't light that is a problem. Food-related ads. Hey, Flav. Just got a Butterfinger ad. I don't think the key goes here. An ancient machine. Yeah, up, down, right, left. Yeah. Hey, Lester Ice. Can't sleep anymore. Rip, that sucks. Hope you got a few hours in at least. A.m. Damn, that sucks. Triangle, triangle, AB.
Yes, this game's artwork and music and just design in general is so good. I'm a big fan. Never even heard of it? Oh. Well, let me just tell you, it's really good. It's it can be brutal at times with the puzzles, but finding the solutions to some of the harder puzzles of this game is so satisfying when you finally get them. It's for the best. Ported a few songs over to Zooter. Nice. What is that process like? Is there a tool? Is there a tool that you import and put them in the ROM? Or is it much more involved than that? Any progress? No, sadly not yet, Captain. We're trying though. Bowsette Rar. What if the key goes there, you know? Because it needs to be parallel. Like something's got to go in that side. I think. My hot take. Something's got to go over here to parallel the serpent right here. Oh, maybe not. Giving me codes. Do some tweaking sounds awesome when it's done. Nice. Converts MIDIs to a format N64 can read. Ooh, is that that's really cool. Like Ocarina of Time that was really stupid. Ocarina of Time's got so many cool like hack type things. OOT style music once a little while back. Remember that room, SG? Yeah, I've been in there a while. Oh, when I didn't see the thing. Yep. Dude, that makes me like want to go back there more often to make sure I'm not missing anything else. Needs my up, down, right, left, right, select, Chewbacca. Oh, I see. Alright, I'll try that one. Ditch everything and play more Mahjong. You know, Mahjong's a pretty good game.
it feels so good in the pool over there. I really could just stay in there for a while and collect my thoughts. What bugs me is there's a arrow down there. There's an arrow down here, like I'm somehow supposed to get deeper. Yeah. That bugs me. Sound Canyon. There's also like somehow there's a whole area underneath here that I can't get to. What if it's something really stupid? Huh? Which it must be. What if it's like by that gate over there? In that little piece of cave. Barnum's Waterfall. Waterfall of the Goddess, it's cute. See? I'm supposed to get in here somehow. I mean, I'm close enough to the end of the game where I shouldn't have many secrets left. If it's under here. Can't even hold on to it. I'm telling you, I'm suspicious about this area. Use all our things. Oh, I drowned. I did, but the clues are very vague. Needless to say. This is the most machiney of all of the areas. So I haven't really gone through here yet and pressed X everywhere. Item button everywhere, so let's try that. And I have been here and I have tried places, but we haven't gotten to the point where it's press X everywhere until today. Let's do that. There's also that separate entrance that I could go to, or I don't think I'm supposed to go to. I know I definitely tried the key in certain spots there. It's hard to say because I've found other stuff while I have it, but I think 2 streams ago is when we found it. 2 streams ago was when I found it. And I did do other stuff last stream while trying to figure out where I take this. So maybe like 8 hours around there. It's honestly not that bad. It's just, like, La Mulana is just a game like that. I've been walled worse than this, funny enough. So it's like, yeah, this isn't too bad. Only 8 hours in, not knowing what the hell I'm supposed to do. Not bad. I mean, one of those is not moving. But none of this looks like stuff that would make you fly, which is kind of what the clue is. But I've gone places that have, like, height and flight as a theme, and I didn't get anything going there. Height and flight. Areas with, like, large vertical sections, like Tower of the Goddess, Spring of Skies also has like a sky theme. I mean, I've been everywhere and went to like obvious places, or I don't know, places where this has been a weird thing. Let me try using the key there and see if anything happens. Like I've already gone everywhere that's like, this is a weird place, let me try the key that I can remember. Like, maybe, but I don't know what good that does, to be honest. Because I've been in puzzles before where progress was not where I thought it would. And also, if I did that, all of the areas would be written on. That's the thing. Like, La Mulana isn't actually that big a game. Once you have the hours in it, you know the ruins pretty well, like how to get to which places and what areas you've been to before, what areas you haven't been to in a while. but someone else suggested me to try that. I just don't see the value in it. I don't see the value in making more notes because my notes are already like big, and I don't read them. Like I write down all the hints, and it's a lot to read. And I think if I had like, okay, I did this, I did it, just make things more disorganized, and I still wouldn't read it. And that looks suspicious. I don't think that's it. Plus, the Zelpud clue is so free that it almost makes me like not want to think too much about it. And maybe that's like a red herring because it's very unusual for the game. You go somewhere, you go to Zelpud after you get an item, and Zelpud is like, oh, you know what? Go here and check it out. Zelpud never says that. He's like, wow, that looks like a cool thing. What are you supposed to do with it? I don't know. That's classic Zelpud. So for him to say, you know what, I saw something that looked like that in Gate of Guardians, I got really excited because I was like, wow, it's the biggest hint Zelpud ever gave me. And then I went there and I found the mural that he had to have been talking about. And nothing happened. And I was like, oh, okay, right. Zelpud's not going to just straight up give you the answer like that. So, maybe thinking of it as a flying like machine is wrong. Like the item description definitely says machine. The item description definitely says machine. Activate an ancient machine. No, as far as I know, you cannot. You can't, like, combine. That would be cool, though. Let's just select. The item key doesn't do anything. Supposed to find a hunk of. I mean, we'll go through the notes. We'll go through the notes and read off what seems to be relevant about this thing again. In just a moment. I'm gonna go to the Chamber of Birth one more time. We'll look around in there from that side. I don't think it's Chamber of Birth. I mean, that's where I got the A-Wing. But I don't know. It could be in that section. I've been there. I've been there. I've tried it there. I'm gonna go there after inspecting this area once more. Over to the right here. And then after that, we'll read the clues in the notes again. There's just no way to... We're just stuck here? Take that. It would, well, most items you get, you use like you use in multiple places. Generally, the place you get it in is yeah. Generally, the place you get it in is where you find the first use. And this is where I got this one. There is something mysterious about these things. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Surrounding wall of spikes. Oh, you know what? This is probably where a mantra will appear. A single snake. I have that clue. That I don't have whatever it is that makes mantras appear. I mean, I haven't tried this stuff here in a while. Makes very suspicious. Let's try all our items. So is that one. That one actually gets hit by this stuff. And it's gonna hurt if it hits me. Why is there so much crap? This has 2 snakes though. Snake there too. This area is like the Shiva's room is so weird because I obviously have something to do here, but zero idea what. think I have already tried every square inch in this room with the key. You have to do something more creative, which you might. What's weird is like projectiles go behind this thing too. Like in certain sections it goes behind. It's very odd. Like watch the projectile when it gets to like a couple sections, it phases in and out on top of the mural. Can't hit it because it's holy. Let's check the notes. We shall be lit. The light is dependent upon the number of lives the 11 children have. Take the golden key in hand, challenge Palank. Could it be like? Could it? Do we actually go key ferrying? Do I actually go key ferrying? Is it gonna come to that? Could golden key mean not this key? That would be so dumb. That would be so dumb. I don't remember where I took ferries to, but there are some suspicious areas. You would think, Miss Fran, you would think, but you never know, because there was another one that said, oh, we did get the ferry closed. There was another one that says it's small key. Called something a small key, and that was actually getting the ferry. I've gone to places of the deep within the large wall. I think I've gone there. Cultivate strength to partisan in the land safe Other lands they continue to flourish in order to reach the heavens. Tree of life, these are the philosophers. No, seals you find like any other item. They're just like special items. Woman statue, clay figurine, yeah. Plank slumbers inside the mural within. Clay doll that protects the golden key, yeah. The clay doll that I killed gave me that. So golden key seems like it would refer to that. Strike the wedge. Yeah, Palenque is a boss. I did say, yep. I'd said challenge Palenque from the deep within the mural. The wall at which the god sustains the world points. I've done this one. Cycle continues, mother destroys, yep. Small mural for a puzzle. Oh, that one was just a sound test. Balder got that. Stray Fairy. A Stray Fairy who ordered to protect Secret of Life. This was all in that Gate of Time, yeah. Demon Lord. Pass through the place where we were born. A hunk of flying iron. A machine created by the sixth child. It will begin to move when thou holds the golden key. It has to be in Chamber of Earth. Why? The sixth child would not be anywhere else. A hunk of flying iron. A machine created by the sixth child. The sixth child are the clay ones. I mean, it could be... Hold on. It could be in Chamber of Extinction. That's where all the six children are dead. Hunk of flying iron. Machine created by the sixth child. But it can't be moving. So all those moving platforms wouldn't be it. I mean, I've been in Chamber of Extinction so many times, but sure, we'll go through there once again. What I don't get is, it's a hunk of flying iron. It must not be moved because it says it will begin to move. So it's iron that it might. Yeah. Well, I know, but you can't just fight a boss. I have a pretty good idea of where the Chamber of Birth's boss is. It's probably in that huge room in Chamber of Extinction. And you fall through the top. We have the Ankh, but we haven't spawned the Ankh altar. So, time to go extinct again.
I'd love to fight a boss, because if I fought a boss, I have a good feeling that the gate in Chamber of Birth would open up, because there's probably a 6 boss gate or 7 boss gate. Hey, Chibi, thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate that, Chibi, and thanks for handing out some emotes to the chat for hindsight 2020. it's kind of a Miss Fran got, like, that's a good one. What's Captain's one again? My concern with the emotes is they're too descriptive for the small size. Because I think Captain's is okay, but it's just at that size it's not great. But Miss like the bear in the box works to low size too. That's a good one. And the selfie with a mask. Hey JDP, thanks for the host. Haven't become a god yet. Nope. Not yet. We're doing note recap. Protects the enchanted words. Hesitation in thy heart. I mean, this is what we have to find. A hunk of flying iron. A machine created by the 6th child. Is this an emo? Hey, I made that emo. If you look that one up on FFZ and see who submitted it. Oh, I see. This is the best. This is the best hit in the game. The lake created by Magella and Futo. Ribu carries the water to the tower, the place where the finger points that Anunnaki refuses to gaze upon. That is such a great puzzle. I'll never forget the feeling when I finally solved that puzzle. This one, yeah, I mean, that's how you get into... that's how you get anywhere in Tower of the Goddess. Shall trespass, place hidden farther above, holds many mysteries, fly with golden wings. What is this called again? Like, these are the golden wings, right? Plane model. Gold airplane model. Okay, that's the golden wings. And this is the golden key. Last mantra is the sign of courage. Here's all the mantras. I don't have the mantra software, so I don't think I should bother with the mantras yet. Talisman, mystery. This is another big hit. A mystery lies hidden within 2 murals. The small one will call it forth. The large one holds the mystery within. Face this challenge with the golden key in hand. But... well, but where's the hunk of flying iron? I mean, it's identical. Like this text, face this challenge with the golden key in hand. Part of the text is identical. Chamber of extinction from Inferno. Empty chest, never anything. Yeah, that's weird. This I found. Unlock the key to the corridor. I have that. I commend thee for reaching. What if, I mean, that has to be the golden key. Yeah, that has to be the golden key. Understanding is impressive. Fool believe this is all Eden. That's not relevant right now. Hungers for power. Yeah, growing crucifix. Glowing crucifix is the one. Beacon between seen and unseen. Goddess of the mountain.
beneath this land, beyond the guard of the god destruction Sarshkus. Yeah, I know that. I need to get the Ankh to spawn in there somehow. The one who holds the golden key which soars through the skies. Go back to Mulbrook's info for a second. Great Bird Zoo, meeting of man and woman, Tojun, Lu, the nameless one. Take the redstone in hand to spell the curse. For the tower to fly, much water is needed. Shops. Dance. Chamber of Birth. Oh, these are all the special stones, right? This is the gemstone puzzle. Mural depicting power of words. Dragon bone. Grind down the pyramid. Ones that try to imitate the powers of the mother, the power to create life, the power that created us, those wishes were not granted. Chamber of Birth. Mulbrooks think that's where the 6 children live. They were born from clay. They worship very unique gods. God of destruction, God that sustains the world, God of creation, another. Also, wasn't there a flying machine floating around? But this was well before I had any way to get the key. Wall with a thing you have, it's called a laptop, has seen something similar before. There's a wall with directions on how to make one of those things move. What? This is my favorite Mulbrook saying. A corridor that never ends, you say, but that's the endless corridor. Of course it would never end. My favorite Mulbrook expression. Right here. Mulbrook knows pretty much everything. A child was born in pursuit of the sun and the moon, man and woman, life and death, small wingless, gillless child was born. Water that moves tower, yeah. Healing powers, water will provide the power tower to soar through the sky. I've read every single hint I've gotten in this game again now. Spirit of the ninth into the body of child 0. Okay. I don't know, let's go. Like, I guess the takeaway from that is it specifically says the 6 children. The 6th child made the flying hunk of iron, and the only areas of the ruins where the 6th child had access would be Chamber of Extinction and Chamber of Birth. Tag yourself on the 6th child. So we could just do that thing where we like go everywhere and just keep pressing the button. I mean, if you go up here, I do want to check. If you go up here, there is that. Like, would that be it? I really doubt, but let's check. Because that it looks to me that it's more so made of rock than iron, but you found the key door? Yeah. Yeah, I did. That's a cool area. Cool area. I feel like I found like all the optional stuff in this game, and it's just like the required stuff that eludes me all the time. Yeah, just La Mulana things. Like, this doesn't look like a hunk of iron either. I've been to that elephant a while, many times. But I'll probably go there again. That does look like metal. I swear I've brought in the Pouchette key and done like everything else I can do with that elephant. It looks very, very suspicious there. But I don't think that thing would soar through the skies. Mural of Invocation, man. Okay. I mean, it's literally called the Mural of Invocation. Ah, there's something very, very, very suspicious about this room. Let me just make sure that none of the other, like, this room alone is called Mural of Invocation. This one's called Darkness Approaches. I have a clue that says small mural calls it forth, large mural holds the secret within. Hold on. Let me go to that hint again in my notes. Double read that again. A mystery lies hidden within two murals. The small one will call it forth. The large one holds the mystery within. Face this challenge with the golden key in hand. Would this be the small one? It's called Invocation. Invocation means call forth. Get the 100k trip this run? No, I have not, unfortunately. How you doing, you know? You sleep well? Like, this has to be it. Mural of Invocation. Face this challenge with the goal. I've got the golden key in hand. Can't say I don't have the golden key in hand. Okay, this one's called Mural of Invocation too. Well, this looks like the small one. It's partially hidden. But where do I invoke it? This does not look like a slab of iron. Unless that's it down there. Hold on, let's get under here. I mean, that one platform under there looks somewhat irony. Slightly iron. This one. Nope. It's not doing anything. And I got excited for a second. Okay, we'll press it everywhere. get some food. Alright, enjoy, Miss Freya. As soon as I do, I'll find something. Elephant idols are sacred. What's this from? Darkness approaches. The thing that's called Mural of Invocation just really feels like that's the mural that's referenced. Thanks, yes. Thank you for helping with streaming. Elephant idols are sacred. I've already tried everything here, but we'll try more. We'll pretend it'll be different this time. Face this challenge with the golden key in hand. Elephant idols are sacred. And you can beat this one up because there's no eyes. Mural depicting power of words. Here? I think 6. 6 bosses. Yeah, we are half beastie. How are you doing? Slowly but surely, going everywhere with my pushette key. Everybody's gotta see the pushette key. Get to start on. I bought La Mulana 2 a couple days ago. I didn't realize Steam lets you do now. You can buy bundles if you already own the game and still get the bundle discount. Because they put both games on sale. Like La Mulana is on sale was $5. I think I might have paid 8 or so. I forget how much I paid, but La Mulana was on sale for $5. But they had La Mulana 2 on sale as well. I think it was 2018 or something. But it let me buy it in the bundle. It let me complete the bundle, as it said. Let me complete the bundle since I already own La Mulana 1 and I got it for 16 instead or something. So I bought it. I do own La Mulana 2 now, but we'll probably do it at some point in 2021. We're not going to do it immediately after this one. Two has some fun parts, doing really well. Discovered some fun new games while going through backlog Humble Bundle purchases. Cool, what did you find? I feel like it's on sale a lot because people are afraid to buy it. Yeah, they're not afraid of putting it on sale, which is nice. Although, I haven't seen, La Mulana 1 is on sale for next to free. La Mulana 2 is on sale for usually around $20. It doesn't go on big sale yet, but I still bought it. Been out for so long at this point, it makes sense. It's always on sale. I'll also buy it for everyone any chance I get. Nice. It's ridiculously cheap on sale. Ridiculously cheap. I'm gonna take the fairy. I agree with Miss Fran that I don't think it's the fairy. I'm taking a ferry anyway to those weird places. I'm gonna use the ferry's golden key. Put it on Switch. Currently fresh again. Found Fate Tactics among other things. Nice little strategy RPG. Captain was playing that game. Captain recently finished that game. It looked pretty, yeah, pretty cool. I was watching some gameplay. Oh, did you not? Oh, right, you started it. I was thinking of RFL. Was that the name of the one that you finished? Looked more of like a tactics game. What was the one you finished, Captain? Remember tuning into the Fireball. Bell Seal. Okay. I see. Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of. I mean, Captain's playing Fate Tactics too. Should reach 1K games on Steam sometimes next year. Wow, I think I'm at like 200. You've got quite the lead on me. I mean, bought, not anywhere close to played. Again, I don't think the Key Fairy is going to lead to much. I don't care. I need to remove the possibility of Key Fairy shenanigans from my mind. Third of them. Counter is well over 800 now. Cool. Mural of Invocation. Key Fairy's not doing anything. Yep. This has got to be one of the murals that the hint refers to, but this isn't where I'm supposed to use the key. Maybe after I find where I use the key, I come here for whatever it activates. Alright, see you, Key Fairy. Yeah, Palank's Coffin. So this has got to be where the Ankh altar spawns in. I have the Ankh. I just need to figure out where I use this key. The key has got to be progression to spawn the Ankh. Because it's the last thing you get when you do all this stuff in there. I feel good about when the key finally gets where it's supposed to be put. But that's what it'll do. And this thing is so confusing. This is probably gonna get me electrocuted. I'm gonna do it anyway. Did you see that? I went in with the Bouchette key outside. See that? I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore. I gave it away. Let me think. What ideas do I have? I don't want to go back into Chamber of Birth. Chamber of Extinction has something going on. Something is going on in Chamber of Extinction. What if? What if? What if I go to Chamber of Birth and find something that looks like that image of, like, the snake on the head? Skeletons. I need to re-equip my stuff. If I can't find something that looks like a person with a snake on their head. Bum ba da dum bum bum. And what's that mean? I also I have the hint, the hunk of iron. Hunk of iron. What does this say? What goes on here? Oh. Okay. A hunk of iron makes like no sense. Flying hunk of iron makes no sense for the sixth child. I don't think I can adequately express how big of a sigh of relief I just gave off. Finally submitted final grades for 2 classes. Hey, congrats, Rio. So are you done? Are you done this semester then? Until next semester? Grades have been submitted. You're just stuck once you come here. FM is a mistake. Nah. Never. Imagine FM being a mistake. Getting equipped in less than 300 drops. Either an equip or widespread river. So for other classes, going for another 2 weeks, those two probably required the most time. Oh good, at least you got the worst of it done. Dun-dun. What if, okay. What if I'm supposed to know? That was stupid. Okay, I've just come upon something. What if one of these tiny murals, like, you know, like the things. What if one of the tiny murals is... That's probably the god of destruction, right? But that's Shiva. That's Shiva, though. But it still doesn't make sense what I'm supposed to do with the flying hunk of iron. Flying hunk of iron. Deska. FollowBig.net. Being famous again, You know, the place where we got the woman statue, sometimes she turns into the god of war, is what Mulbrook told us. So what if we go in there and bring forth... Yep, click. Did you really click it, Miss Fran? By accident. Giving Vagrant's story a go? Oh no. Oh, just memeing, yeah. Yeah, it's annoying. On what level of mistake does that rank? I'm not the person to ask for that game. I think it's so bad. I can't tell if Yimo and Captain actually like it. Or if they just meme about liking it. Upgraded route, less of a mistake. I should check Captain's Guide. I just found a game facts because I didn't actually know when I just decided on a whim to do it. I didn't actually know that he had updated the guide. I should check. Blank stuff from the speedrun route. I mean, does it still swap weapons as much as... It still swap weapons a lot? Because that's the part that feels bad. It includes maps. But, like, that's the thing is... The video game plays best knowing speed tech plus the maps. It just sounds like a bad game. Got like 3 weapons in the route, but you still fight stuff all the time, right? I do not want my Pusheen key. I'm just gonna call it the Pusheen key from now on. Skip most stuff except bosses. It just doesn't sound fun. It doesn't sound fun. I mean, all the fights are bad. Like, fighting the trash is so annoying. But it doesn't sound fun where it's just like, okay, look at the map, run through all the areas, get the weapons you're supposed to get. Have knowledge of all the places to get the weapons, get those, kill the bosses. With visually stunning PlayStation 1 graphics. I don't know, Rio. You decide. You decide whether it sounds like a good time or not. I don't want to be here. I'm sick of being here. Anybody feel me on that? I've been here so many times. What if that's the hunk of metal, and I'm supposed to fall into it? That does not sound right. Check it out. You can't stop me. I'm gonna use the key as I could, didn't I? I tried though. Tried the hunk of metal. It's a flying hunk of iron, but then it says use the key so it moves. I don't get what I don't get how you use the key to make it move if it's flying. It's just like a really weird hint. So I just anything that could like vaguely fit, I've been giving it a go. Pressing the old Pusheen key. You're playing old games for the inevitable what the hell is this control scheme moment. think I need some stale loaves. A flying hunk of iron. I mean, I'll read the hint again. A mystery, here's one. A mystery lies hidden between two murals. A small one will call it forth. The large one holds the mystery within. Face this challenge with the golden key in hand. Where's the other one? Hunk of iron? Hold on, I got the hunk of iron in here somewhere. Off to work, seeing products that get home. Hey, have a good day at work, Captain. Thanks for hanging out. A hunk of flying iron, a machine created by the sixth child. It will begin to move. Well, okay. Alright, reading it now. Okay, the hunk of flying iron isn't a part of the machine. He will still be in this exact room. I would not be surprised. A hunk of flying iron, a machine created by the sixth child. So the hunk of flying iron could take you to the machine. It will begin to move when thou holds the golden key in hand. Alright, that changes things. Reading it that way changes things. A hunk of flying iron, a machine created by the sixth child. See, I thought that was like, it's a period, but in my head, I felt like it was like a colon, like a hunk of flying iron colon, a machine created by the sixth child. Like it's the same thing. I guess it could mean a hunk of flying iron, and you take that and you get to the machine created by the sixth child. You'll begin to move when thou holds the golden key in hand. Hunk of flying iron. I mean, all the sixth child would only have access to the chamber of birth and the chamber of extinction. So. Right, the sixth child. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Flying iron. I'm trying to recall, like, I'm going through the places and I'm running through my head. What is the PoE stuff you're talking about? Yeah, the PoE is, they're gonna do a week-long event. Well, there's gonna be multiple events. I'm only gonna enter the Endless Delve one. I think the first one starts sometime this week. And it's called Mayhem. And then it lasts for 1 week, and then the next week is going to be Endless Delve, and then that's the one I'm going to do. It's just, like, what happened was they were supposed to announce, they're on a cycle where they announce new leagues every, like, 3 or 4 months, every 3 months. But they decided not to. I don't think that's anything. But. they decided to delay the event, the league that was supposed to be in December, and push it back to January. And instead, they're gonna do some like smaller events. And the one I'm gonna do is Endless Delve, which is like completely changes how the game works, because you don't actually do any of the acts or anything. You just go into the mines and never come out and play the whole game in there. And they've never done a league. It's not a league. They've never done any kind of event that's been so much of like a departure from the regular game. Because that's going to be like, you're going to have no access to so many of the areas that you would generally have access to. And so much of the content is going to be inaccessible. You're going to have to focus on, come up with ideas on how you're going to, how you're going to compromise for that. But Mayhem, which is the first event they're going to do, is they just put a bunch of extra stuff in there. That's it. They just put a bunch of stuff in, so it's not nearly as exciting, I imagine. Doesn't change anything. It's just like enemy spam. You know how there's Mario Maker levels where it's like, oh, this is a good Mario Maker level. What if we added like 50 more enemies? That's what the Mayhem League will do. That's it. Whereas Delve is, the whole way you play the game is different. All I hear is maulding. See, Yimo's interested in it, so he sees things differently. Maulding. I doubt it's in here. I doubt the machine is in here, but I'm trying anyway. League stuff in those games always struck you as weird. Start level 1, then have character deleted at the end of the season. Well, fortunately, the leagues move you over to standard, which some people choose to play. But more so, what's kind of frustrating in PoE is they're always changing stuff. So whatever the characters I've made a couple of years ago, I could still play them, but they'll be bad. They'll be very bad because the game's so much different now, and stuff's been rebalanced and everything. You do get to keep your characters. You just have to play in standard, and everybody just likes the 3-month thing. So most people be playing in the Temp League. That's cool that they try something new. Hopefully it works out well. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of concerning to me that one of the pieces of feedback they got was, oh, it's only 1 week long. That kind of sucks. I wish this event was longer. That's what people would say. Part of the feedback. And the community manager's response to that was they originally wanted it to be like a 1-day event, and reconsidered and made it a 1-week event, which is concerning because then maybe it's not that fun. Maybe when you actually turn off all the stuff and you just have Delve, like maybe it gets pretty boring pretty fast. And that's why they didn't want it to be a whole week. It just seems very odd for me to be like, oh, this, for us to think that this sounds like a super fun mechanic. And the developer's reaction was, let's just make this be 1 day long. Characters from Legion Blade are still good. That's cool. I don't know, like maybe my ancestral war chief isn't trash. I don't know. Like stuff gets changed all the time. Like maybe, I mean, it doesn't have a mortal call anymore, so mortal call apparently sucks now. Sounds like every Mario Maker level. Where is this flying hunk of iron? Could it be in Twin Labyrinths? Well, why would the 6th child be there, though? If it was in Twin Labyrinths, what is the sixth child doing? But maybe I should rethink things. It just means any kind of platform. Any kind of platform. A machine created by the sixth child. There's not that many flying platforms in Earth. Yeah, well, the problem is it's not in Chamber of Birth either. Oh, I don't like. Perhaps what if? What if somehow the sixth child's stuff ended up in somewhere completely, and part of the temple where the sixth child should not have access to? But you know, here's the thing that's concerning: is there's that whole hidden area up there that I can't get to. That is concerning. I was through a gate. You know what I haven't tried? I think no. As soon as you enter the room, the door opens. But let's try going to this one gate. Like, how am I gonna? Okay. I don't know where that up arrow goes. What I really want to get to is that area where there's the 4 purple rectangles. And one way to get in is on that left side to the gate. The other way to get in is from that up arrow. I don't know where that up arrow comes from. How do you get people to keep playing our game? Unsolvable puzzle. You know, you say that, but there actually was an unsolvable puzzle in the first version of this game. This game actually makes fun of it on a hint stone. Because it says, I have it written somewhere, but there's a hint stone that says, the people who designed this room were insane or something. It wasn't actually solvable. Got him. I mean, there are a bunch of those. I don't know if that's iron. I don't know if it's iron, but there are a bunch of. Why would the sixth child stuff be in Gate of Guidance? There are a bunch of these floating platforms. Doesn't look like iron though. I mean, maybe. Looks more like stone to me. A machine created by the sixth child. Still playing this game because some of the shady backroom deal with Matt, man. Pit of the Holy Grail. Is that what all these are called? I think I want to go through all of the maps and see if I can't figure out. It has to be a light world. That we know. There's no way. I got an achievement that says I have found all the maps. I guess theoretically there could be a world that doesn't have a map. So there could potentially be an undiscovered world. I think that's unlikely. So this is an entrance from above. So we need to find a map that has an exit below. I also can't get to those 2 rectangles, the top left areas either. It's been bugging me. That exit below goes to a different area. Doesn't go to the top. The hidden areas there. I mean, they're hidden areas. Secret areas. Goes to Twin Labyrinths. Mausoleum. Goes to Twin Labyrinths and end the Endless Corridor. Gate of Guidance. One side goes to Mausoleum, the other side goes to the Sun area. Shrine of the Mother. I think we've been on the other side, right? So the bottom right goes to Chamber of Extinction. Those two side areas, I think we've been to them. I mean, there's no way to get to those side areas anyway. Endless Corridor, that one down at the bottom is the Shrine of the Mother. Am I missing an exit in Twin Labyrinths? No. Those two exits on the bottom, one is to Inferno, the other one is to... Oh no. The other one is to Moonlight. But Twin Labyrinths is weird, and it's both like a front world and a back world, so the fact that it has an exit to a front world isn't that strange. And then we're right back to Chamber of Extinction. So it's like, what? The only thing I can think of is... Like there's those two entrances up here. There's two entrances up here. I don't know how to get to them, but yeah, there's two down arrows. Could be one to Extinction and the other one to Inferno. That would make a lot of sense. I can't get to them. Dealing with aliens, we got no alien, please. Can't help but think I was supposed to transform the surface somehow. Get access into areas, but it would have to be a way that you wouldn't otherwise have access to it. Till later in the game. I don't know if I tried bombs. Gate of Departure. Called Sound. Sound Hill or something. The Gate of Departure. I feel like I already tried this. I mean, this area below looks like it could be. I've already been in there though. Tried swinging. Usually if you have a place where you can use a bomb, it makes a weird noise when you hit it with other weapons. Like this looks like it opens up a little bit, you know? There's a down. There's a down somewhere here. Sound Canyon. I'm gonna go look at that image one more time. Then maybe call it a night anyways. We did not get anything done today. I'll probably play tomorrow after N64 Mania and try and come up with some fresh ideas. I want to finish by looking at that image of where the Bouchette key goes. It doesn't even look like that does not look like a fifth child. It does not look like one of those clay things. Well, this is where I get confused, because if it's a flying hunk of iron that moves, resembles the ruin of the old neck. A decorated flute also looks like a man riding an airship. But where would an airship be? Tower of the Goddess? Room of the Strong. What's this one called? Snake's Sanctuary. Oh, there was that one room called Sanctuary. Yeah, where it was. Room of the Strong. Airship. Flying hunk of iron. That's tough. Tough. Alright, that's gonna do it for me tonight. N64 Mania tomorrow. 47th. Can I get, hold on. I really... Alright, 10 seconds. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000. What? Wait, in-game time sucks. Alright, we're just gonna...
There we go. Well, I mean, the in-game time is that long, but my Steam time is 95 hours, so double that. I have not been invited to the Scuffed podcast tonight, unfortunately. but look forward to my eventual appearance, I guess. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's see who is streaming. N64 Mini tomorrow, and then probably this after that. I don't think N64 Mini will take too long. Alright, Solo is playing Yakuza. Let's go watch that. See you guys then.